Hi, beautiful Capricorns. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you're new here, I welcome you. Capricorn community, you rock. You're so positive. You're commenting. I read your comments, and I'm so glad to hear from many of you've got a reason to be congratulated and celebrated. So I'm so happy for you. I can assure you that several months ago, Capricorn was not getting all those positive messages. So it is a relief to me. And no, Capricorn, if you're still waiting, it's happening. Capricorn messages, Spirit, what is it that you would like to reveal to Capricorn? What are the messages for Capricorn? I still gotta refer to the book on these ones, guys, because they're interesting as heck. Ooh, what is this? Someone walking a tightrope. What's going on here with the 42? I know a lot of Capricorns are on to the numbers here, but let's see what this one is. This is the overall energy, guys. Ambition, goals, and inspiration. If you want to make your dreams come true, the first thing you have to do is wake up. This card is about setting a target, a goal, something to strive for, a purpose, motivated by need or ambition. We now have something to aim for, success in our chosen field. It's easy enough to dream and establish goals. The question is, whether that dream is realistically achievable or distracting oasis that will simply torment but never be reached. So it's like trying to get those goals achieved, but they have to be realistic ones. Like they have to be, many of you are experts in your field. I'm going to be straight up there. Some of you your goals are highly attainable. Others of you might be like striving for the moon, but it's like, how am I going to get there? So making your goals realistic goals, and it is like inching it up. You know what I mean? You get to this level and then you achieve it and you get to the next, set the next goal for the next level. Wow. Capricorn, right off the hop here. Whoa, Spirit, slow down. Okay, so what I'm getting here, this is that timing. Don't know what this one is, but very interesting. That's a 50 card, which is a 5 change 11 card. Whoa. So it's like divine timing. It's new experiences. So we have a 50, a 38, a 49, and a 43, which is a 7. Maybe learning or teaching. Let's go on with this 50 card. What's it say, Spirit? Curiosity, comparisons, and dissatisfaction. One of the most tragic things I know about human nature is that all of us tend to put off our living. We're all dreaming of some magical rose garden over in the horizon instead of enjoying the roses that are blooming outside our window today. Seeing what you have today. What a beautiful message. 38, wait, let's do 49 because it's here. Assistance, help, and support. I felt a tug. You must be at the end of your rope. We have trained and we have studied. We have fallen and picked ourselves up and tried yet again. Certainly progress has been made with each effort and each attempt, But sometimes, despite it all, we have to acknowledge the reality of that we can't do it entirely on our own. In this imagery, the white doves are visually metaphors for helping hands. The physical support they provide might take the form of emotional encouragement, financial assistance, or expert advice based on knowledge or previous experience. The challenge is now to achieve a balance, to help, to offer help, but not reliance. Some of you, like I was saying, it's like you could be doing, helping others, and it's like at maybe your own expense, and it's like it's okay to help, give helping hands, but not to sacrifice your own well-being. This message is coming up a lot for you. Obsession, delusion, and self-interest. Nature never deceives. It is we who deceive ourselves. We should look in the mirror and see our true reflection as others would see us, and strip away the psychological makeup of ego and vanity. So it's almost as if Spirit is saying, like, somebody's like I'm saying, it's like you could be in a position where you feel like you've got to help everybody, or everybody's tugging at your energy or tugging at you. I need your help, I need your help, I need your help. And it's like, my God. Seeing things, taking off rose-colored glasses, like, I'm not even so much, it could be Capricorn's energy, but I'm feeling more that it's tending toward other people using your time, your energy, your assistance, and it's like they could be deluding themselves. Like, I did a reading the other day for Capricorn that says, what do you think I am, the Bank of Capricorn? And it's like everybody seems to be dragging on your energy, or needing needy people around you that are draining you of your time, your energy, your resources. And it's like I'm feeling like they gotta get real. They gotta see, take off the rose-colored glasses. I'm hearing it's like, I can't do it all for you. I can't be everything to everybody all of the time. And it's like, I don't mind giving you a helping hand here, but geez. Inner peace and instant time. It strikes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enough, enough. Dear watch, the pulse have beat enough. Now sleep and rest. Would thou couldn't make the time to do so? I'll end up there no more. We are lost in the moment, staring into the void, utterly engrossed and transfixed on some specific point or action in the distance. In this state, we're oblivious to time and reality. In this card, a young woman seated on a column platform stares at a dragonfly settling on the lilies below. Its movements become a focal point of her concentration, transforming her into a calming, meditative state in which all other distractions are removed. Yeah. The numbers of the clock above float away, and recording of passing time temporarily is on hold. She's at one with her universe. All worries, concerns, and negativity fade. In this captured moment of escape, there is only stillness and peace. That's the energy I'm feeling. Give me a break. I can't even think anymore. You could be losing all track of time. You could be like, I just need to think. I need to just a break. Okay? It's like time is passing away here. She becomes oblivious to the time and is like, just, I need to stare at something good. In this case, it's a flower, a lotus flower with a little dragonfly. So I do feel this in your energy. It's like you can't be everything to everyone, although Capricorns really do try to be everything to everyone, and it's okay to not be. It's okay to take time out for yourself and just like smell the roses. I'm feeling like you're so busy and in so like demanding responsibilities that it's like before I know it, I'm gonna have missed my whole life because I'm so busy, focused. People need me for this. I got to do this, high demanding responsibilities. It's like, take the time out to just appreciate what you have worked for so long. It's like, that's the energy I'm feeling, and it's, yeah, there's this message. It's like, this is a 15 card, which is a 6. This is someone who loves unconditionally, but is having to release it with the hopes that it will come back to them. And it's like, it could have been a relationship that was tugging on you energetically. It could have been people around you, your jobs or your loved ones. And it's like, I can't do this anymore. And there is this letter, this message that she's sending out. And this is a person standing in their power going, I gotta let you go till next time we meet. On the hopes of returning, but in the meantime, I gotta take time out. What about my own personal time? I have to take time out to focus on me right now. That's what the message is saying. In the hopes, she's sending out this message, you know, like, I'll be back, but I need time out. Or having to send people out of your life if they're draining on you so heavily. It's like, I need a break. That's what this is saying. I need time to focus on the beauty in life. I need time to smell the roses that are growing outside my window. I haven't even looked at my the beauty that's around me because I'm so focused on all these responsibilities and helping others. I need time to help me. I want to enjoy my life. I want to take time out for me. Intend and create. High Priest here. Wow. Traveler, move in a new direction. Yes. Moon here. Take note of intuitive messages. And there you are. Bask in the joy and the light. It's like a busy bee here, seeing nature, being able to The High Priest and High Priestess is here. Harness mystic powers. Ignite your passions with the Fire Guardian and hold the space. Yeah. Unleash the wild within. And it's like silence is golden in this case. Trusting in the unknown, things we have not yet seen or experienced. And it's almost as if we have a High Priest and a High Priestess here. Okay? And it's like they're both looking at one another. And it's almost as if saying, I have been so industrious, so busy that I haven't taken the time to what is good for me in all of this. And there is a goodbye here. It's like a final farewell with the anticipation that it's coming back to you. So it's almost as though it's a union, and they're both looking at one another. One has creative abilities and the other has mystic powers. So something has ignited your passions. It could be a job or a career or a new person, or you just needed a break to create, to focus in on what it is that you want to harness here. And by the looks of it, is harnessing your own power, your own mysticism within yourself, that you have a powerful creative mind. And it's like you feel like people are keep tugging on your energy. It's like, I need to focus. If you want me to be this powerful being, I need the time to do that. And it's like embracing this distance, because Spirit is saying, hold that space. Make that space available so that you can harness your powers. We can get so busy in our worlds that we don't even take the time out to see what we have already accomplished. It's like unleash the wild side, you know. Who is Capricorn to Capricorn? Not what everybody thinks Capricorn should be, want. You know what I mean? They know who Capricorn is. Somebody may have said farewell to somebody because they needed space. Realm Bridger. So as it is again, a coming together. There'll be a coming together. But it's bridging realms. Like you're mystic. You have mystic powers and abilities. Highly intuitive with the High Priest here, with the Moon, with the High Priestess. These are intuitive gifts. These are mystic gifts. Like you have the powers. You have a lot of high power to obtain whatever it is you want. And it's almost like You're feeling pulled. Everyone's pulling on your energy, or it could feel like you're being pulled into a certain direction because you have unique gifts. That's why. It's the realm bridger, connected to source, connected to these unique gifts, is going to help you find your evolution. You're evolving, and it's like, yeah, it's going up the, you know, the chain of command, or I have a lot of experience in this field, or I have a lot of knowledge and experience that I haven't even harnessed yet. So you're feeling like you're being pulled in a certain direction. You have very, very unique gifts. A high priestess and a high priest. Hello. It's to reach a higher evolution, to achieve something beyond the ordinary, beyond what your day-to-day job might be, or your responsibilities. And if we don't take time out to see what the experiences we've already acquired or have gifts of, then how do you bring it to a higher level? Our ancient future. It is experience, things of your past being brought into the future. It's experiences you've already experienced, knowledge, wisdom, things you may have done, jobs, people. That's a lot of experience and knowledge to bring into the future. And it is maybe talents and gifts you've had for a long, long time, but never reach them because you've been so pulled with everyday life and people around you, that everybody wanting your resources, your time, your energy, and it's like, oh my God, enough already. Yeah. There's this harmony, this balance. It's a flight. It's like coming together. This one had to be released to bring something together. And it's like, it was intentional. Like, I'm not really saying goodbye forever. I'm just saying I gotta say goodbye for now because I need to work on me. Or there's something I want to do. I'm working on my gifts. I'm working on my evolution. I'm working on what it is I want to do in my future. There'll be a beautiful coming together. This is a coming together. Maybe these people have been in separation, but it's coming together. It's harmony, surrendering, having to surrender. Somebody had to surrender somebody in order to find themselves. Or it's surrendering to like those thoughts of like, I'm so busy I can't even use my gifts or discover my gifts or work on them. You know what I mean? It's surrendering. It's surrendering. I give. You know, spirit, take over here. I need to find my gifts. There is communication and co-creation here. So it is coming together. Something that was said farewell to was released knowing they were coming back. Or anticipating coming back. Well, there's a coming back here. Somebody is communicating, co-creating. You could be, this is a union as well, coming back together. It could have just been too heavy in the past. Maybe someone had rose-colored glasses on or something and said, you know, you got your own soul growth to do here. and there is a coming together, but it's also you coming together with the universe, co-creating, communicating with these gifts that you obviously have. Some of you are mystics, some of you are high priestesses, high priests. You have a lot of unique gifts, and there'll be a coming together. Stepping through. And someone graciously being receptive to this. Yes, I will accept these gifts. I will accept this time. I will accept what it is that the universe is offering me, these gifts, these tools. And it's also being open to receiving this person back. Because someone is stepped through, surrendered and stepped through, got to the other side. There is a bridging of a bridge here that someone is crossing to come back. Beyond the mind, beyond what we know. This is our intuition. You are gifted in a huge way, Capricorn. Psychic gifts, mystic gifts that others do not have. Messengers, furred and feathered friends, like, getting in tune, you could be helpful, helping humanity somehow, or helping, you could be receiving all of these downloads or messages through feathered friends, which are like birds, or furred animals, which is nature. And in here, it's like messengers. They're all messengers. And if we don't see what's going on around us, we get so busy that we don't see what's around us. There's been messages being sent all the time. Spirit saying, reclaim your energy. That's what I was feeling. So if we get so bogged down in our jobs or our lives, or the people around us always pulling on us, I need, I want, can you do this, can you do that, in our jobs and all of that, if we don't just take a step back and see what our gifts are, how are we ever going to see what our potentials are? Capricorn. So all these messengers giving you messages. Furred creatures, feathered creatures, eagles, hawks, owls. Voyage to the heart. Love flows through you and to you. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. It's a wondrous universe. Walk in beauty. Vast vistas. Expand your horizons. And that's what I think Capricorn is being asked to do. It's almost as if you're uncovering this treasure that you didn't know you had. The voyage of the heart, uncovering treasure, wondrous universe, vast vistas, stepping outside of the norm. getting out of the box. Because you have unique gifts. The answers lay within. And that again is the Hermit card. Taking the time out so that you can go within to discover your gifts. Because many of you are messengers, mystics, healers. It's not ordinary. It's beyond. It's things that our mind, beyond what our mind can see. Simplify your life. Choose your path. All is possible. And grounding. Go deep. Explore your roots. Open your heart to joy. Joy and delight is here. Journey by moonlight. Believe in magic. Finding sanctuary. Open to your spiritual source. A lot of you are spiritually gifted. Told you, some of you are healers. Healing, mystic healers. Mysticism is all over this read. High priestesses, high priests, psychics, unique gifts that are beyond our mind, beyond most people's understanding. Healing energy, mystic healers, navigate by the stars. Navigate by the stars. Travel by moonlight. So it's almost like it's the universe. They're universe gifts to you. And maybe we get so caught up in our jobs and our regular lives that we don't see the gifts that we truly have. And it's taking the time to uncover their treasures. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Wow. What a powerful read. Capricorn. Follow your bliss. There is a coming together of some unions here. If you're this healer, someone is finding their way back to you. Finding their way back. Believe in magic, because it's looking as if love flows through you and to you, so whatever was released is returning. And that could be your gifts. Going within, seeking, taking time out, and maybe somebody is mad that but it was stressing you out. This is nice. If you were having sleepless nights and high anxiety, that's going away. And that could be anger. That could be being angry about being alone, or someone being angry that you took time out, but you needed to because you were too stressed out. And that is changing. That was the obstacle. That was the problem. Maybe somebody was being too demanding on your time, on your energy. Now it's like you could have been an empath and someone was draining your energy, and it's like somebody has closed the lid on that cup, stressing you out. It's the past. And there is Capricorn on a new cycle. You may have had to close the door to allow this person to soul search. You could have been too angry at them, closed off your emotions to them. Look, because an empath attracts that energy, like energy vampires. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like someone needed to wake up to see what they had. These are like sitting there crossed-armed. Here's your gift. Well, wake up call. Yeah, it's like feeling the truth. It was worrying you. It could have been that someone was trapped in worry or trapped in fear, or you know, the truth is here. The victory is here. New beginning. Somebody may be waiting for this new beginning, or somebody may have had to turn their back, but you're resilient. Somebody could have been hurt, and somebody could have got like left out in the cold here, or feeling like it was making them ill. It could have been about, that's wounding, okay? But here's their happiness. Seeing the happiness. Confident. Stable. Grounded. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Something is changing. Maybe you had to leave this Emperor, which is the High Priest, okay, in this deck, and you are the High Priestess. Both are very highly intuitive. And this Emperor has changed. Someone you said farewell to is returning. You have the Wheel of Fortune in your favor. Someone speaking a truth. Taking control. This is yin and yang here. Ooh. Why is justice crossing? Because something was unfair. Needed to be made fair. For this happy Ten of Cups. Something that had to come to an end. Ooh, because someone didn't learn a lesson. The Hierophant in reverse. Someone who didn't learn a lesson. Someone who refused maybe to learn a lesson. or was non-committal. Geez, that's the first for Capricorn here. Capricorn. Stable, grounded. There's the High Priestess. Told you. You're dealing with a High Priestess and a High Priest, okay? Someone had to remove this energy. Here is this message of truth. It's the same. Farewell till we meet again. Learn your lesson. You're a go-getter. You're passionate. You're psychic. There you go. Whatever this third-party interference was, could have been an actual romantic third party. It could also be anything that interfered in your union. It's like, gotta go. It could be other people, other influences, other things that were pulling on you. Look, I can't do this. It could have been a job. It could have been an actual third party. Romantic third party. Somebody could have been in their ego. And it's just, you know, somebody had to walk away. Let the tower fall. Because it was keeping them, what? Could have chosen, refused to learn a lesson about another lover, refusing to see that it was keeping them stuck. Or, yeah, there's the thinking, making a decision. Some healing here going on. And there's the mystic healer. You could be this healer. Travel by the stars. Well, that's the healer, right? Some of you are healers. Someone is heavily burdened because they could have hurt their soulmate, but they're guided back toward their soulmate, because it's like, you're the healer, you're the mystic, you're the healer. Twin flame or married. Solid foundation, celebrating, coming together. Something is coming together. Somebody had to block somebody till they learned something. I'm just saying. Now, this person, this is a divine union coming together. There is judgment here about someone who was sneaking away. They could have been a commitment dodger. They could have been too guarded. They could have been unemotional. They could have been sneaking away. But they're coming together. A long-term commitment. Could have been a marriage. Making the decision to come back to this commitment. And it's also that if you're this healer, this intuitive, this psychic, this high priest or priestess, you could be just, there's a passionate new start here. Someone is riding in to Capricorn, regretting, trying to all these obstacles and challenges, and it's like someone traveled by moonlight here. Could have been fighting, arguing, competition, friends, family getting involved. It could have been anything. It's like they could have been hiding something. They could have had an addiction. They could have had or they're obsessively thinking about you, especially at nighttime. Fantasizing. Good news. Wish fulfillment. Ending a betrayal. Here, something ended because somebody was selfish. There's the Empress being abundant, getting a lot of attention, working hard, taking a leap of faith. There's that divine person grounding themselves, divine protection, to balance things fairly. Somebody is manifesting money, manifesting miracles, manifesting something divinely. It's a divine gift. And it could be the gift of healing. It could be the gift of psychic ability, mystic healers. Oh, wow. But you're manifesting. It looks like someone's made a choice, was juggling some kind of situation. There's a bunch of jealousy there. There's love here. And someone's moving toward their love. Somebody is moving toward their blessing. There is a coming together of love here. I'm just saying. If you're not entertaining a love situation, what's it's here? It's definitely here. If you're not entertaining the past person, there's new love here. But this is gifts, financial gifts, very abundant gifts. The hidden treasure could be very well in these gifts that you already have. Bringing it into the future. Somebody could have realized what a gift that they had and would like to bring it into the future with you. Some of you already have. Others of you have been waiting for this. Others of you are focused on yourselves and self-love. You're being blessed. However you look at this read. Capricorn is being gifted, and it's also realizing what your gifts are, because many of you have unique gifts that have been hidden down within, and without this separation you never would have discovered those gifts. Take care, beautiful Capricorn.